Hey guys, it's CSFan001 here, welcoming you to the road to the Ice Age 3, or Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs, I believe is its other name, Platinum Trophy, and unfortunately not necessarily the brightest level, unfortunately, for a final level. But, Ice Age 3, and that's a little bit loud, sorry guys, a little bit louder than I expected. So, Ice Age 3 is based off of the movie, sort of. And it's a little more challenging than most of the kids' games that I've platinumed. I'll admit that. Now, the campaign, like story mode itself, is pretty easy for the most part. And there are some collectibles you have to get, like finding a bunch of crystals in the levels, but there's only like 3 per level, and a lot of them are like right in the way, and there's a good guide on the Xbox 360 achievements website, so that's not really that big a deal. You'll get through that in probably, I don't know, 4 hours. So that part's really, really easy. But then you get to the annoying and difficult part, is the challenges. The challenges are one of which I'm doing right now. But the thing with the challenges is you have to basically replay sections of like the majority of the levels of the game. And you either have to complete them in a certain time limit or get a certain number of points. In this case, I have to get 700 points, which is actually really easy. I mean, that's why I saved this one for last, because it's one of the easier challenges in my opinion. Because I did sort of practice it just to see if I would be able to do it on camera, hopefully, and not like fail at it a bunch of times. Because some of the challenges are admittedly really, really easy, and some of them just may take a few tries even if they're still pretty easy. And then the problem is, though, there's quite a few that you're going to be stuck on probably a good 10 attempts or more, just because they have like really, really strict time limits. As there was one, it was a couple of the early, it was mostly some of the early challenges actually that gave me a lot of trouble, was a lot of them have really, really strict time limits. And am I going to kill him in time? I think so. There we go. So I'm already about to win, though you have to finish the level as well, which isn't really that difficult. But some of those levels are actually really difficult. Like some of the Scrat levels, like the ones where you have to play as Scrat on 2D platformers, those are extremely short time limits. Or the controls just don't work well. Because that's one gripe I have about this game, is that like a lot of kids' games, the controls are not very good. They're not awful compared to some games, they're not awful, but they're still not very good, and that's one thing that I wish had been done a little bit better. And I just let an enemy get past me, great. Oh well. But like I said, the challenges, some of them are really easy, and this is one of the fairly easy ones, and a lot of them are really, really short at least. But a few of them are pretty challenging just because of the really, really strict time limits they give you. And I really wish that, I mean, considering the age demographic this game is supposed to be, I'm not really sure I understand why some of those challenges are so difficult considering the age demographic. Because I think for a lot of people that are, you know, sub-teenager or so, which is probably the intended age of this game, getting the Platinum Trophy probably would not be that easy for them, because... And Quiet Time and Platinum Trophy, excellent. But yeah, I mean, it's harder than you'd expect for a kid's game, is what I'm trying to say. So, I'd still only call it maybe a 3 out of 10, it's just because some of the challenges are really annoying. I mean, I got it in 24 hours or 48 hours, maybe, I don't really remember. Of real life time, I only probably put in about 7 to 8 hours of gameplay time at most. So it's, like I said, it's really easy, and the crystals are really easy to find. And all you have to do to beat the game, to get the platinum, is just complete all the challenges in whatever time or score limit, and complete all the levels and collect all the crystals. That's all you have to do, no miscellaneous or anything, which is good. I mean, it's basically just a standard sort of 2D and 3D action platformer. No real puzzles or anything, which is great. And yeah, so Ice Age 3, Like I said, these are all your crystal ones that are really, really easy to get. The game is quite heavy in silver trophies as well. Like, obviously nowhere it's the level of, you know, sound shapes and stuff, but it's very heavy in silver trophies, which is a good thing, because you get a whole bunch of silver trophies and a gold for collecting all the crystals. There's 80 total in the game, but you buy like a third of them probably. And then you just get silver or bronzes for completing the levels. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I guess 19 levels? That sounds about right. But however, I think it's about 19 levels. That sounds about right. But then you have, these two are also story-based, as is this one. And that one's obviously really, really easy to do. And then the challenges. But yeah, the game is very heavily silver trophy with a few gold trophies thrown in and a lot of bronzes, but it's still fairly good for that. Like, it's almost as many probably silvers as bronzes. So that's actually not too bad. So this is actually my first PS3 Platinum trophy in a while, actually, probably a good month. But yeah, so this is obviously going to be going up a long time after this happens, but level 21, 47%, 3,343 trophies. 53 platinums, 272 golds, 836 silvers, 2,182 bronzes. So, yeah, right now the next platinum trophy I'm going to get is most likely going to be Borderlands 2, actually, because I am extremely close to finishing it. So that's most likely going to be my next platinum, but after that, I don't really know, because the Red Dead servers are shutting down supposedly May 31st. Now, this might not be going up until very close to then, but either way, yeah, so I don't really know what's going to happen next. It may just be the next Gamefly game. I really want to do the Lego movie on both PS3 and PS4. I just got to get it through Gamefly, and I actually cannot wait to play that game because it looks fun. Looks like a fun Lego game. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys for my next Platinum Trophy, which, like I said, is probably going to be Borderlands 2.